Hi, cuties. So yes, I know at the end of my last Skate 4 video, I said it was going to be one of my one of my last gameplays for a while, but you know, the positive community sentiment was really nice and you guys really wanted me to keep going and post more gameplay for y'all, so here we are. Obviously, the reason why I was saying I didn't want to upload this game for a bit was because of the lack of updates so far. I mean, it did just launch into early access. People are just now dipping their toes into it. But also, it just felt like the community had been a little bit negative recently, you know? Maybe not like fully negative, but 50-50. I see a lot of good and a lot of bad, and I mean, you know, sometimes the bad outweighs the good. I can't lie to y'all. But I figured I'd be playing the game anyway, so I decided to just hop on here, talk about some things I missed in the last video, address some comments, and also show y'all some of my favorite spots that are a little bit more realistic, you know? What I love about this game is the map feels very, like, focused on appeasing everybody. So there's, like, the cool street spots like this. I mean, this straight up looks like that one fucking spot in Brooklyn. But then there's also, like, the insane stuff that's like Danny Way's Mega Ramp from Skate 2 and shit. Brick Switch in general, just this entire bottom right chunk of the map, has some of my favorite spots in the entire game, and it's because they're a lot more street focused, you know what I mean? I just love this brick centered area. Hold on, let's do a little Smith grind down this. Hey, beautiful. So gorgeous. Ooh, smooth. That's kind of what I like to do when I'm playing this game. I say the trick I'm going to do in my head, but it's cool to actually say it out loud, you know? But yeah, I just been having a blast on this game, and I figured I'd just hop back on here and talk to you guys about some of the comments. I've seen a lot of people specifically talk about the soundtrack and how bad it is this time around. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I couldn't really care less. I mean, even back in the day when I was playing the older skate games and stuff, I would just have like my CD player on, just playing whatever album I wanted to listen to at the time. I never really found the soundtracks to be too important or like make or break my experience, you know? I totally will say, though, for other skate games like the Tony Hawk franchise, that was definitely very, very, very important and informative during my childhood years, you know? But I think we've kind of just grown to just, I mean, just throw on Apple Music, you know, or Spotify, whatever. Beautiful. I mean, these are all the songs you can listen to right now, and I mean, they do got some bangers on here, I cannot lie, but a lot of this stuff is just not really, you know, yeah, I just wouldn't listen to it. Another thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of people being upset that Coach Frank isn't here. Now, let me just be perfectly honest, y'all. I think I can definitely tell what type of player you are when you say shit like that. Listen, I was there when Skate 3 came out, and I remember everybody being so pissed and annoyed with Coach Frank simply because he was annoying to a lot of people back then. What's funny to see now is everybody hates V, the AI companion robot thing, and I mean, thankfully you can turn her off, but also it's just like, the same things you guys are saying about her, y'all were saying about Coach Frank back in the day, or at least, you know, people that were actually playing Skate 3 was.